Homework and remembering, Unit 3, Lesson 3. We're still working on multiplying fractions and looking at how they multiply with whole numbers. We've also talked about non-unit fractions, which we'll look at numbers 9 and 10 on the homework side of this lesson to see what happens when we multiply whole numbers by non-unit fractions. So let's start on number 1. Number 1 says, the campers in cabin A walked 1/4 of the way to Otter Ridge. How many miles did they walk? If you look to the right side of your paper, you'll see that Otter Ridge is 13 miles away. So if it's 13 miles away, we want to find what is 1/4 of 13. Notice that we have this word of. 1/4 of. So that means we're going to do 1/4 of, which is multiplication, 13. Alright? So if we're doing 1/4 of 13, we know that there's always a 1 underneath every whole number, so we can think of it that way. And we have 13 fours. Because 1 times 13 is 13, 4 times 1 is 4. So they went 13/4 miles. And we're going to leave it just like that because in the directions it says to write your answers as fractions. And that is an improper fraction, so we have satisfied the directions. Okay, so let's look at number 9 and 10. We have 2/7 times 4. I don't like how the computer makes it slash, forward slash, so I'm going to rewrite that. 2/7 of 4, or 2/7 times 4. If you notice a pattern here, you can just multiply the whole number by the numerator, and 2 times 4 is 8, and then you just keep your denominator 7, because you know there's a whole number, or under every whole number there's the number 1, so 7 times 1 is itself anyway. That's the identity property of multiplication. Anything times 1 is itself. So if you just times the numerator by the whole number, 2 times 4 is 8, your answer is going to be 8/7. Let's try the same strategy and see if it works for number 10. 2/3 times 8, or 2/3 of 8. Let's take that numerator, multiply by the whole number. We have 16, and then just bring that denominator 3 over, and there's your answer, 16/3. That also works. If we wrote that 1 underneath that whole number, we can see 3 times 1 does make 3. So use that strategy. A numerator times the whole number gives you your numerator and your answer. So 2 times 8 is 16, and then just put this denominator of the fraction in your answer, and then you'll be good. So continue to work on that. Email me if you have any questions. The remembering side is pretty straightforward, comparing fractions and decimals, all of that's review, and then some more multiplying. Have a good night and have a great weekend.